Hey, welcome to today's episode of Who Even Is That Commander, where I tell you about a commander that no one really uses that you probably should be. Now, today we're going to talk about one of my personal favorites. This is Grumgully the Generous. Now, he's a 3-mana 3/3 that whenever another non-human creature you control enters, it enters with an additional +1/+1 counter. Now, I'm sure you're thinking, oh, a +1/+1 counter deck. Big surprise. There's much better options. But, hear me out. First, we're going to start with stuff like Woodfall Primus and Scuzzback Marauders. Now, these creatures have Persist. Now, paired with Grumgully, Persist creatures don't die. As long as Grumgully's out, they come back with a -1/-1 counter. His +1/+1 cancels it out. And do with that what you will. Maybe Ashnod's Altar, maybe Altar of Dementia. You can go infinite with anything with Persist that you can fit into this deck. Next, I'm going to recommend Benevolent Hydra, Hardened Scales, anything of the sort, because who doesn't want your creatures to automatically enter with 3, 4, 5 +1/+1 counters? Because, oh hey, 2 mana for a 6/6 sounds a little busted, doesn't it? Next, I'm going to recommend something like Arwen, Weaver of Hope, or Seymour from the Final Fantasy set. He came out of the Titus precon. Now, these both can bump your game plan by a lot, because if you can make them come in bigger, everything after is going to come in significantly bigger than it already would have. So, you've already got the Hardened Scales, the Benevolent Hydras, but Arwen's currently a 7 power creature. So, my creatures come in with 10 +1/+1 counters now. No big deal. But then, along with all of that, this deck does allow for a few of the Ivy Lane Denizen combos. Now, this would be Scurry Oak and Herd Baloth, but both of those, paired with Grumgully, you can make either infinite squirrels or infinite beasts. And not only do they just come in as the 4/4s for the beasts or the 1/1s for the squirrels, but they are a little bit bigger, which may or may not matter, because most people, if you have a form of haste such as anger in your graveyard, that's probably going to be it. Now, I'm also going to recommend Kadama of the West Tree as a very good source of ramp. Where most of your creatures are going to be coming in with those +1/+1 counters, this makes sure that all of your creatures, if he's out, can ramp you a lot. The more aggressive you are and the more you get through, if you can get trample on everything, even better. Now, a type of board wipe that I want to recommend, maybe not a board wipe, but heavy board disruption is what we'll call it. We have Ezre's Predation. Now, this is a very high cost spell, but it can change the game very quickly, especially with those Hardened Scale type effects and Grumgully. Because, you're going to be making a beast for each creature your opponents control, but if those beasts come in as 10/10s, you're definitely going to, with the fight effect that comes along with Ezre's Predation, probably wipe everything out. And then you have 15, 20, 10/10s sitting there staring everyone down in the face. So this, is a personal favorite deck of mine. I've been running it for a while. So I definitely recommend this one to my viewers. But thank you all again. Good luck and have fun.